We love connecting you with your community on Cocoa. Well, Denver Urban Gardens is also bringing the community together one plot at a time. Doug maintains more than 190 community gardens that spread across Denver. Well, let's meet some of the people who make it all happen.
Anyone who has ever had a tomato fresh from the vine knows that it's not only more nutritious, but so much more delicious than anything you can buy in a store. Regardless of people's background, their views, their political, religious leanings, coming together in a community garden is an incredible opportunity to learn from each other.
When I was a third grade teacher, we had a huge pumpkin and we measured it and estimated how big it was growing and becoming, and it was lots of fun. So the garden has been, since that time when I was a third grade teacher, a passion for me as well, to make connections in learning and to help kids be a part of our world that's living.
Not everyone has space to grow their own food where they live. Community garden provides that. A gardener in an average-sized Doug plot can grow well over 100 pounds of fresh organic food every year. That is a significant cost savings. Once you're in a garden, you participate. You are responsible for planting your own plot, which is really special. You can plant food in your plot that you love. Seeds from, your home country, seeds that are passed down in generations. People grow food that is really culturally significant and also has a lot of family traditions.
It runs my family. My family comes from Tawila, Chihuahua. They got over 700 acres, and we do corn, beans, all the potatoes. About 700 acres of pretty much. I learned all that from.
Garden देख्दा, साथीभाइ देख्दा, सबै अब अन्य जातिहरू यस्तो सबै देख्दाखेरि आउँदा चाहिँ रमाइलो लाग्छ।
So
हरियो परियो।
So I feel like whenever I see this really green plant, I feel like I'm back home. So this is kind of sanctuary for me.
It's the most, incredible way to meet your neighbors and make new friends.
When my daughters come, they bring their grandkids and they're teaching them how to pick strawberries, to how to turn the soil, weed the garden. And that brings pride.
A new gardener in a garden can ask their gardening neighbor for advice on how to grow. I grew up gardening, but I have learned so much more by being a part of a community garden and talking to my neighbors.
This is my working over the winter. I pulled out my chili plants from last year, put them in pots. I'm overwintering them. So in springtime, I'll pop them back in the ground, and they're gonna hopefully get a bigger chilies, because these are turning into like trees, trunks. And like this one still had little chili flowers were coming out. This year I started my seedlings chilies from a chili pot. And the some I'm growing this year, I ain't gonna buy nothing from the stores, from Lowe's or Home Depot. Everything's gonna be from scratch, from seeding. Then this are my stuff from last year, my chilies, poblanos, bird's eye chili. These little ones have a kick to it. People don't know what there is. It's chili piquin. With a spoon, you smash it in a bowl, then you put your soup, whatever got in it, and it's really spicy.
The Doug gardeners are some of the most compassionate people I have ever met.
I've blessed our garden. I do the four corners, north, south, west, and east. And it's dignified to our garden to be prosperous and successful and protected from all the elements, wind, hail, stuff like that. So we could all have a good harvest this summer, 2022.
There's something about being outside, being in a garden, getting your hands dirty right? Looking up at the sky and meeting your neighbors, that brings out the best in people.
It's just fun. It's fun to be around all of these great people.
People can join a garden by going to the Doug website. At the top bar, there's a tab that says Gardens, and under that you can click on Join a Garden. That will tell you the different requirements for being in the garden, the different expectations, and on the map you can pull up the gardens near where you live, see the ones that have availability. Right now, all of our volunteer garden leaders are going through the list of last year's gardeners to find out who is returning and how many open spaces there will be. After that, they'll connect with everybody on the wait list to assign plots and get people connected.
Learn more about great classes and community through Denver Urban Gardens. Find classes, events, and connect with the community at DUG.org. And of course, happy gardening.